What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Clown Questions, the show where there are no dumb questions. I'm your host, Matt K. Maurer, and the question on my mind today is it possible to pick a perfect bracket? We'll attempt to answer that question today. We have a bracketologist on the show, a college basketball expert of sorts. So we'll try to go through this March Madness and see what's good. This is March. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Christmas for me, and I'm sure for our guest as well, who is Russell Heintz, my good friend, will be joining us. So who's down to clown?
That's a clown question, bro.
All right, now pulling up to the pod is two-time Bleacher Bums champion, now reoccurring guest, Russell Heintz. Russ, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Matthew. It's just a pleasure to be here. Second time on the pod, second time during March Madness. Am I just your John Rothstein now, or what's
you're the Rothstein? You're the I've heard people calling you Russ Lenardi. You know, you're the You're better than Jay Billis. You know, you're the guy for that. No, I mean, I had to have you on after the brackets came out because I know last year I kind of asked for your Final Four, and you're like, well, it'd be nice if I had a bracket, but here's my Final Four. So now we got the bracket, and we're gonna see if we can pick the perfect bracket. But first, I wanted to ask you, and I don't even know if you know the origin of this. But other than Russ Lenardi, you also go by Gus sometimes. People call you Gus. Do you know the origin of that? Why do people call you Gus?
I don't. I think that's something that Tyler made up.
Probably just because it rhymes with Russ.
No, I think that's it.
But let's get to some March Madness. I mean, we've had some crazy NFL free agency. You know, the Max Crosby trade got rescinded. Our boy Malik Willis reunites with Jeff Hafley. Jalen Waddle gets traded to the Broncos today, but no one cares about any of that right now because this is March. So let's get into some March Madness here. First question: is it possible to pick a perfect bracket, Russ? Is that even possible?
You know, I think it is this year. I actually saw that the odds for a perfect bracket, like FanDuel was giving it out as like plus 215.
Plus 215.
I just think that there's going to be a lot less like first round upsets this year.
Oh,
I know, unfortunate. It's just like the top half of the field, you know, like your higher seeds are just so much better on average this year, I think, than like they're like just mainly like your top, like, 4 or 5 seeds like
Sure.
up are just better than they usually are. So I think there's going to be less like, and there weren't a lot of those upsets last year, but just a lot of less like 5-12, 4-13. I mean, I'd be shocked to see a bunch of those. I think where there's going to be.
Yeah. We just saw an instant classic between UMBC and Howard. You don't think Howard could maybe shock Michigan here?
Absolutely not. No, I do not.
Are you
I don't know who the tallest player on Howard is, but Mara's going to have his way with them.
Whoever it is, yeah. Shout out Okoji. He was cooking today for Howard. But we're not going to talk a lot about Howard today. But I did want to ask you, are you worried people might watch this podcast and kind of steal your bracket?
No, because my brackets usually aren't that good.
So are you worried people will take and fade you?
No, my brackets are average. It's like once you know too much about basketball, I feel like it's like it works to your disadvantage. Everyone who does the best at brackets, like, it's luck. So you need to get lucky, and I just pick the better teams usually.
Yeah.
And that's not what happens.
I just saw this TikTok of this chick. She's like, I'm picking my bracket based on who the hotter coach is. Guess who won it?
Oh God.
She had Wisconsin winning it. I was like, Greg Gard? That's okay.
Great pick.
Great
Handsome
pick.
man.
Shout out Greg Gard. But yeah, you kind of alluded to it earlier with how strong you think the top seeds are this year. But is Cinderella dead? We didn't have, we had a couple upsets last year, but nothing that really kind of came out of the blue. Like, I feel like, what was it, Drake? I mean, most of them were somewhat predictable. We didn't have the St. Peter's or obviously the UMBC or anything, wild like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked to see like a big like 16-1, 15-2 upset. You might get like like a 4-13.
Yeah,
There's a couple games I could see going, but like
sure.
I just don't think there's going to be as many of those big upsets this year. Those top teams are just too good.
Yeah,
If you look on KenPom, like if you look at the average ratings, like your average ratings of those teams are just higher than they usually are.
yeah. No, fair enough. We didn't have a much. Every year it seems like we have a big conversation about, oh, this team got screwed, this team got snubbed. Miami of Ohio, we were worried about. They did end up getting in. They're in the first four in Dayton. But did Miami, Ohio get a little screwed, do you think, by being put in that first four?
No, I'm happy they got in. They definitely deserve to be in. If you go undefeated in the regular season, you should be in, especially in conference play. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, they're just not that good,
Yeah.
which is on. It makes it more impressive that they went undefeated. I keep thinking of it. It's like almost like you're like not like you're flipping but like you're rolling a dice like 18 times. It's like they're never favored by that much in like any of those games. It's just like you roll dice 18 times and you just don't land on one or two 18 straight times. It's kind of incredible. Like they're not even the best team in their conference. It's Akron.
Yeah.
Um,
No,
uh,
that's fair.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm really glad they got in, but it's like screwed. No, I don't think so. I mean, they're probably gonna get just they're if they make it past SMU, Tennessee's gonna destroy them.
Probably. I did end up picking them just for the vibes, but
I'm sure you did.
that's my that's
Very
my that's
valid
the
pick.
difference between me and Russ. I do want the perfect bracket. I'm delusional enough to believe I'll get it one day. But I probably won't. I'm picking based
I
on
mean,
vibes. Russ is actually looking at the stats at the Ken Palm, and I assume you're watching a lot of conference tournament weeks. So you're
yeah, I
ready to
mean,
go here.
the thing about Miami of Ohio though is they do just find ways to win. Like it is
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Anything could happen.
I love the fire they had. They're flipping off like the Ohio crowd, like, and then the Ohio fans started like throwing shit on the court. I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
that
they
was
could.
crazy.
Hopefully they go on a weird little run here. But yeah, gonna be tough for them to get past even SMU, and then yeah, Tennessee, not a great matchup for them. But
SMU, great guard, Boopy Miller.
Boop, yes, great name too. I think he had
Yeah,
a
great name.
he had a buzzer beater from half court this year. He's a beast. But yeah, that game's tomorrow. Yeah, we're recording in the middle of the first four matchup between NC State and Texas, and we also got the World Baseball Classic final. So maybe you'll get
Yeah.
some.
You see me looking away, I'm looking at that.
Yeah. No. Feel free to react. We might get some live reactions from here. Hopefully we can. I don't want to say take down Venezuela, but you know what I mean. Let's back to March. The Badgers. We're both UW grads. So I want to start there. Are our Badgers bound to go on a run here? How you feeling?
They certainly could. They certainly could. They can beat anybody. They've got the best win of the season, beating Michigan at Michigan.
Yeah.
Um, they've got probably the best guard tandem, if not the best, up there in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And elite guards do very well in March Madness. And then they've got great front, like Rapp can shoot it. He's been shooting it.
Rap City.
Nolan Winter will be back. That'll be big,
Yeah.
especially just for like, being able to defend those big men on better teams, but also just like getting against probably a shorter high point team. Yeah, no, I mean, they could 100% lose in the first round. They could 100% go on a run, which
Yeah.
is fun. Because they rely so much on the 3-pointer. Like, they don't play great 3-point defense. If they don't show up against High Point, they can lose that game, but they could also go very far.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if we should be worried about High Point. Do you think maybe we got?
We really shouldn't be.
Okay, yeah, I've seen people are trying to herald this High Point guy as like the next Jack Golke because he went like 0 for 4 from 2, and I don't know, he's shooting like 40% from 3 this year.
Yeah, he
But I
only
don't know.
shoots threes.
That's it.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if we play defense like we did against Michigan in the Big Ten tournament,
Yeah.
oh my God! I mean, we played out of our minds. Like it doesn't matter how we shoot, we'll easily win.
Hmm.
At first, I was nervous when I saw like High Point, but then like I'm like, of course they put us against like scrappy team that shoots three like it's JMU all over again. But I'm pretty sure they're like the lowest rated 12 seed on Ken Palm. So
Oh, interesting.
um, I think I don't know,
Yeah, I
but
don't know. No,
if
I'd
they're
be
not, it's close. But
sure.
um,
You're not you're
yeah,
you're cautiously optimistic about the game. It's not, not a look ahead game. We should
right.
take them seriously, but yeah, I don't know. Do you think the Badgers did we get a little screwed with our draw? Like, High Point, we should win that game, obviously, knock on wood. But then, if we win, our second round matchup would potentially be against Arkansas. I don't know. I almost wanted like a 6 seed, but we get the
Yeah, and
5,
if
and tough matchup round 2 against the SEC champs if we win and Arkansas wins.
yeah, and of course they send us to Portland at like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
On Thursday. So dumb. But yeah, tough draw for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if yeah, screwed maybe like, but we kind of did it to ourselves. Like before the Illinois game, I was texting like some of my buddies. I was like, I hope we lose.
Yeah.
And then once the game starts, like obviously I'm like, yeah, I hope we win. But um, yeah, 6 seed would have been so much easier. Just because the ones are so good this year, and Arkansas is a tough 4 seed. They're so hot, and Darius Acuff is just the coldest dude in the tournament.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but then, yeah, I think Arizona to me is probably the most complete team.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. I don't know. I feel like if we get to
like
the Sweet 16, I kind of like our chance against Arizona. We got some history there, and what we're
I,
we're 2-0 against
yeah, I
them in the
know,
Elite Eight, I think.
I know. That means we're due for a loss, but also we
That's
just
true.
show up against big teams this year.
Yeah,
So, um,
yeah,
yeah, but as far as getting screwed, definitely a tough bracket. Although the other side, like Gonzaga, weak, mid as fuck. And then I mean Purdue's decent, but as far as 2 seeds go, they're probably the one I'd want to see the most.
Oh, Big
So,
Ten champs. Well, I'll put $1 in the F bomb jar for you here. Feel free to
oh,
let
am I
them
not allowed to say
let
bad
them
words on
fly.
this?
You can say bad words, but the F bomb goes in the F bomb jar here. So
Oh,
that's
my
just a
bad.
dollar. That's just
Sorry.
no, that's just the cost of doing business. But let's talk a little bit more about the bracket at large. To you, which region is the group of death, so to speak?
It's got to be the East. Um, I mean, any other year, what? Duke, Michigan State, Kansas, St. John's. Who's a 2 seed?
You got
I'm forgetting. Let me
UConn.
look at my
UConn at
bracket.
the 2 seed.
UConn. I mean, think about those coaches. It's insane.
Yeah.
Um, and then also like I think like for Duke, I think they kind of got screwed. Their 8-9 matchup, Ohio State and TCU, whoever
Yeah.
wins is pretty good. Like they could win.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
so yeah, I would say that's definitely the toughest region.
Yeah, the biggest
Um,
brands and
UCLA is good too.
some of the most experienced coaches. Yeah,
Louisville's a
UCLA.
big brand.
I don't know. I might be out of my gourd here, but I put UCLA in the Final Four, which I don't know why I would do that because UCLA has to beat like
You're just thinking about that UCLA 11 or yeah, were they an 11 seed team that made it to the Final Four
I'm
like
thinking
4 years
about
ago?
that. I'm thinking about Donovan Dent and Assassin. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about the coast to coast game winner he had against Illinois, which was sick. But no, yeah, that's definitely. I agree with you there. That's the toughest region. As far as like conferences go, I think the SEC led all conferences by getting 10 teams in. I wanted your opinion on what do you think's the most overrated conference in the tournament, and what do you think's the most underrated conference?
I think the most overrated is the one you just said. I don't think the SEC has any business sending 10 teams to the tournament this year. They're not the best. I think they're like maybe the third best conference. I would put Big 12 and Big 10 above them. Like some of the teams they sent, like Mizzou, like get out of here. I mean, they're just
Mizzou
not
got a
good.
home game
They're
too.
I know I said they're playing St. Louis so lucky and Miami also mid, but yeah, I mean, I just
Right.
I just don't think they're that good. I mean, they've got the teams at the top are good. It's more like the middling ones that made it in like Georgia. I mean, like, come on.
Right. Right.
They are fun though. They like to dunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Speaking of people who like to dunk, who's your player of the year this year?
Cameron Boozer. I think that's everyone's favorite.
Just
Player of the year. Oh, I didn't answer your other part of your
Oh,
question.
the
Most
underrated
underrated.
conference.
Uh, the Mac. Two bid
Oh, yeah,
Mac.
yeah. They got a two bid Mac, two bid
Two bid
Mac.
Mac. Miami, Ohio, and Akron. I think Akron's the better team. They could win a game, but
Yeah, you like their chances against Texas Tech with no JT Top in there.
that's exactly why I like their chances. I think they've got another dude hurt too.
Oh,
Uh,
really? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
and I mean Akron's a good team. They're not bad.
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel like every year I'll pick the 12-5 upsets, but for whatever reason this year I picked all the fives. So I don't know.
Uh, that's what I'm saying. The fives are good this year.
Maybe it goes to there's but yeah, what did we answer what the most underrated conference was?
The Mac
Oh, the Met. Oh my gosh. See, this is the ADHD brain kicking in. Cameron Boozer, player
or the
of the
Big
year,
Ten.
or the Big Ten.
Um,
Right.
yeah, Cameron Boozer, player of the year. I mean, he's just so solid. It's like no flaws in his game. He's gonna get like double teamed probably throughout the tournament and just make the right decision.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah, he's the most dominant player all year.
But yeah, you think I mean Duke's got what? They've got two starters injured. Or I don't know if they're both starters.
Yeah,
The starting point guard injured, but yeah, you kind of alluded to. You think maybe Ohio State or TCU could kind of pick them off in that first round, like
I
doubling
think
Boozer.
so. Ohio State's been really hot. I was looking at like Torvik like rankings, the best teams since February, and Ohio State was in the top 15. Um, yeah, I forget what his name is, but their center, their big guy's hurt.
Hmm.
He's probably going to come back sooner than later, but probably not for the first weekend, it seems like. And then Caleb Foster maybe could come back like at the Final Four, so I don't really count on him.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, it's tough. I think they were definitely the best team until they lost those guys.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, they're in the group of death, so they could. I don't know. I'm hoping someone picks them off.
And
No one wants Duke going
they're
far.
going to have tough games every step of the way.
You like in Siena?
Besides that step.
Besides the first step, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
wasn't thinking of the 16 seed.
I know. You already covered that. But yeah, speaking of kind of the Sienas of the world, I wanted to get your thoughts on two upset picks I'm thinking of making, and then I want to get maybe kind of some upset picks you're thinking. Am I okay? Maybe your answer would change after their second leading scorer got caught with 2 pounds of marijuana. But am I a psychopath for picking Hofstra over Bama in round one?
I don't know much about Hofstra, but from what I mean, I know they're hot,
Yeah,
and Bama can't play defense. So,
track meet.
yeah, Hofstra can win that game. I think I picked them probably in at least one of my brackets. Um,
You
yeah,
think?
that's like the 4-13. That's one of like those upsets that I think is more likely to happen. That and like Troy, Nebraska, maybe. But
Ooh, interesting.
um,
Interesting.
I don't think that one's as likely. But
You
uh,
you think
yeah,
you think Aiden Holloway could play on Friday after getting arrested with the two
I have
pounds of weed isn't that much. That could be personal use, right?
it's not too much for you. I have no yeah. I have no idea. I actually haven't looked into it.
That would probably take me a month or
But
two to go through. That's a lot. It's a lot of ganja. But yeah, I don't know. Something about I was thinking about Hofstra before, and then our friend Dom, resident Bama fan, sends us the news that he got arrested. I'm like, oh, I'm hammering Hofstra. Got to do it. But yeah, to get to another team that I haven't picked it yet, but I'm really thinking about doing it. Penn. Now I think they're what they are. 21 and a half point underdogs according to this sheet I printed out. Tell me why I shouldn't pick Penn to beat Illinois. Talk me out of it.
Yeah, that's one you should stay away from. You probably watched that Ivy League championship game. I know I did. I lost the
I
second
did.
half, and Power was going nuclear.
Yeah.
Former five-star recruit, by the way. Spent a year at Duke, I
Oh
think,
wow.
or
He went to
in
Duke?
Virginia. Yeah,
Oh
I
wow.
think he went to Duke in Virginia and like didn't really play. I mean, he's a former five-star. He was like a high recruit.
Sure.
Um, now he's with. I turned on that game and I saw Fran McCaffrey there, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Uh,
His
I did not remember that.
fifth different
But
team Fran McCaffrey's gotten to the tournament with.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he's not going to win though. Illinois is just so good.
You're
I
not
mean, they have
you're
the
not giving
second
Penn a
best
chance.
offense. No, absolutely not.
It's the Ana de
They're going to get
Armas
the doors blown
meme.
off them.
It's that Ana de Armas meme just like seductively looking at me. It's like this is how Penn is looking at me in my bracket, just like begging me to pick them. I did
It's
pick
not going
Illinois,
to
but
happen.
I don't know. I almost want to pick Penn, but I shouldn't do it. Illinois is
Yeah,
just too good.
they are too good.
Yeah. Keaton Wagler is pretty good.
Probably the best three. Actually, definitely the best three seed
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
over Gonzaga and Michigan State and who's the other one? Virginia.
Virginia.
Definitely,
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
100%.
All right. You talked me out of it. I want to get to your upsets, maybe your Cinderella picks, but before that, what game, or maybe a couple games, if you can't think of one, what game did you struggle picking the most when you were filling out your bracket?
Oh God, there's a lot in the first round.
Any
Um,
round really? Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
I mean, you can give me a couple if
you,
you don't have to name just one.
yeah, UNC VCU is tough. I mean, without Caleb Wilson, VCU is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Uh, Definitely could be an upset there, but also like, are you really going to pick against North Carolina, lose right away? Maybe. Um, uh, I mean, picking Duke going far is tough. Um, like they've just got landmines everywhere,
It's
and
like
with those
any other
injuries,
region, it'd be pretty easy to kind of pencil them in, but
well, yeah, and it's more so the injuries for me. It's like
sure.
never know, but yeah, also the region being so tough. Let's see, let me look at my bracket. Uh, I mean, oh, Virginia, Tennessee. Tennessee's a really strong six seed, and
Yeah.
Virginia, I just am not in love with. Um,
I was thinking about Wright State over them. I did go with Virginia though.
oh God,
I
you love
Russ,
your upsets, don't you?
I do love my upsets because you said it. You think this will be the I don't know how it's plus 215 on DraftKings, but you said you think this will be the year someone will pick a perfect bracket. I mean, the odds are what 1 in 9.2 quintillion. It's like I don't know. There's two ways to kind of fill out a bracket. You can play it safe, and that'll probably lead to you winning your pool, maybe winning some money. But I want the perfect bracket, man. I want the
I mean, it's bound to happen. Can't believe it didn't happen last year.
Really? Yeah, I don't know.
All
Yeah,
four
I guess
one seeds.
last year would have been the year with the lack of upsets. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it does happen. But yeah, speaking of upsets, give me kind of what are your favorite upset picks, and maybe kind of an additional question. And any Cinderellas you're looking at, even with the strength at the top here.
Gosh, I mean, one of my favorite is Ohio State over Duke. I just think
Did you pick it?
there's like also in like one of my brackets probably, but
Okay.
um,
How many brackets are we
it,
working with here, Russ?
I think I've got like seven or so right now, but
Trying to
um,
cast a wide net.
I'll I'll have a lot more. I just haven't had as much time as I
You'll
usually
have
do
more
to
than
fill them out. But
7. Oh my goodness. I'm just doing one. I can't keep up with more than one.
well, I join like multiple bracket pools, and then I like having different brackets for different pools.
Yeah.
Um,
No, that's fair.
but yeah, so that Ohio State, honestly, even TCU is pretty good too. Whoever wins that game over Duke, I mean, that could be a close game. I could see Duke losing.
Yeah.
As far as like first rounds, a lot of VCU over UNC.
Yeah.
Um, I did pick. I mean, we touched on it, but I guess we touched on both. But Hofstra over Bama and Akron over Texas Tech. I could see both of those.
Did you
Um,
pick Hofstra on any
South
of them?
Florida, yeah,
Okay.
South Florida over Louisville. Um, South Florida. That game's in Buffalo, and I saw their head coach is from Buffalo. His dad has dementia, has never seen him coach a game, and is gonna go to the game in Buffalo. Uh, Also, good coach in general, and South Florida's been one of the hotter teams. Could
South
totally
Florida by a
happen.
million. By a million, dude. That's too heartwarming. It would be honestly, it would be mean of Louisville to win that game, I
That's
think.
right. Yeah, yeah. Disrespectful.
Just let South Florida win it. But yeah,
Yeah.
any other kind of first round upsets, and then I'm curious if you have any kind of Cinderellas going a little deeper into the tournament.
Gosh, Cinderellas. Uh Maybe like Akron, just because of like
Oh, just a
I could
kid
see
from
them.
Akron.
I could see, yeah, just a kid. See him winning a couple games.
Okay,
I would consider Ohio State a Cinderella if they beat Duke.
yeah,
Um,
that'd be a
Other
bit of a
than that,
shocker.
like, see, like this is, I just don't think there's going to be as many upsets this year, and like,
Damn.
like the games that like maybe they get one, I don't see them getting like more than it's just because you're going to keep running into tough teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's kind of maybe the NIL thing a little bit where it's like the best
Yeah,
players
definitely.
they don't some of the best players they're smart enough to know like I might be the best player in one of the best players in college, but I might not go to the NBA, so I might as well go get paid, while I'm in college.
100%. I mean, think about it. You're 20 years old. You have $0 in your bank account, and you can either continue to drop 20 points a game for North Dakota State, and maybe they'll give you 20 grand. Or, oh, hey, Clemson came calling for 250K. You might even come off the bench. But yeah, I mean, you'd be an idiot not to take that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's kind of sort of like, I don't know, not maybe not leveling the playing field, but because it's not doing that, but it almost does for like the middle of the road teams. Like I think
Hmm.
like a lot of those middle of the road teams have gotten better because of that as well. So I think we could see more upsets in like the second or third rounds. Um,
Sure.
but the first, yeah, I mean like Kennesaw State can't play those their players. So um, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's still March. Anything could happen. That's why it's so great.
Yeah.
Especially for one game. Like anything, I think, yeah, yeah, anything could want to happen. But like Cinderella's for a couple games, tough.
Yeah. No, I got to I'm wondering what TJ Powers making over at Penn there, but I wanted your
Probably not that much.
probably not a
Probably
ton.
maybe nothing. No, I'm sure
It
he's
could,
but like
it could be, yeah. He's got
I'm
maybe a
sure he can make a lot more next year, going somewhere else.
yeah, he might leave. He might come to the Big Ten. Greg Gard should take a look at that guy, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
he should.
I wanted your thoughts on kind of a Cinderella I have. What do you think about me taking St. Louis over Michigan?
Absolutely not. I don't know
No,
if they're gonna get past Georgia.
they got Larry
Um,
Nerd, Larry Kareem
you think,
Abdul-Jabbar, they call him.
yeah, you think Robbie Avila is gonna take down Mara?
Uh,
Who's guarding Yaxel Lindenberg? Who's guarding their guard? No, no,
um,
absolutely not.
no, immediately no for you. That's fair. No, that's fair. But yeah, as far as the Cinderella, who's kind of the lowest seed you have going the furthest in any of your brackets?
Probably, I could see actually UCLA making a run. I know you said you had them to the Final Four just because, even though I call that the region of death, I think Michigan State and UConn are kind of week 2 and 3 seeds,
Sure.
and UCLA. I mean, they won a couple Big Ten tournament games. So long as Donovan Dent and who's Bilodeau or whatever that guy's
Yeah,
name
yeah,
is,
yeah. Bilodeau, I think.
are healthy, I could see them making it far. Uh, but then yeah, Ohio State winning a few games for sure. I mean, Thornton's just so good. Um,
Yeah. Thornton,
yeah,
I feel
those
like
two
Thornton
teams.
kind of matches up decent against Cameron. I don't know. It's tough to say anyone matches up
He
well
matches
against
up decent against
Ohio
anybody.
State.
He's a great defender. He's so aggressive.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
but yeah,
But yeah, not I don't need to. We don't need to be beaten off to a dead horse here, so I don't need to ask you any more Cinderella questions. But what's kind of a dark horse team? You know, it could be maybe a 4 or 5 seed or like a 3. You know, a team that not a lot of people are picking to go to the Final Four that you think
go far.
could make more noise than they're getting credit for.
The winner of Wisconsin, Arkansas. I
Yeah,
think. I mean, there's a lot of strong 5 seeds this year that could really go far. Wisconsin can beat anybody.
yep,
Arkansas with there's Acuff, and then that other tall guy that just had a fantastic game against Vandy.
yeah.
Um,
Vandy too.
Vandy, yeah. I mean, I could see them winning a few games, especially like in that like if they match up against Florida again.
Yeah, yeah. And we
I
didn't
mean
even
they just
mention
took it
the
to them.
yeah.
Uh,
We
that's
didn't even
also
mention the Fighting
Illinois.
Patinos yet.
Yeah, St. John's also great 5 seed.
Yeah,
Um, could have been higher than a 5 seed. But I mean, yeah, all those teams I can see making a run.
sure. Well, I know you said you have 7 brackets and you're working on, making even more than that. But
Of
you
course,
want to
always.
you want to put a Final Four on the record here?
I'd love to. I think the 1 seeds are so strong, particularly 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go all 4 1 seeds in the Final Four, but I
It happened
won't.
last year, right?
Yeah. Um, I think Duke, Arizona, Michigan, I'll make it to the Final Four, and then I'll go Houston again. They'll
Okay.
make it back.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's my champion, Houston. I'm trying to. They got to
That would be
exercise
sick. I
their
love
demons.
Houston.
The rematch against Florida would be electric in the Elite
Yeah.
Eight if that happens.
I think they get them this year. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, Florida doesn't have Walter Clayton to save them again, and
True.
the guards for Houston are just so raw.
Yeah, Kingston Flemings is insane, and then yeah, they got Uzan and Sharp who went on the run last year, so they've
Yeah,
got the experience as well. Even though Flemings is a freshman here, but yeah, Russ, thanks again for pulling up. I don't got too many more questions left for you, but give me your championship game and give me your March Madness champion from Gus from Russ Lenardi, the new Jay Billis or whatever.
Um, I'll keep it chalky as I kind of have been, and I'll go with Duke and Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona wins it. I touched
Ooh.
on it before. I think they are the most complete team.
Yeah.
And as far as like the 3 highest rated, 1 seeds, KenPom wise, you get Duke, Michigan, and Arizona.
Hmm.
Uh, Michigan and Duke both have injuries. Like guard for Michigan, I forget his name, out. Caleb Foster, and then the big guy for Duke, both
Yeah.
out.
Hmm.
Arizona, they've got elite guards. What are their names?
Koa
Uh,
Pete. Well, no, he's a big man.
well, Pete, and I'm not. I wasn't even talking about him. He's not even their best freshman. They got it's like Jeffress and
Yeah.
wow, I should know
They
these
got
guys.
that Del Orso
But
guy off the bench was heating it
yeah,
up against Iowa
they've
State.
got that guy with the like rushing down in last name. I mean, they got they got so many good players and so many good guards and no big injuries or
Maybe that's
injuries at
what's
all that
tipping
I
the
know of.
scales a little bit too. You can get like pro players from Europe now, right?
Yeah, Alexis Bieliauskas,
Shout out Alexis
our boy.
Bilyauskas. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dom is on thin.
The Latvian king
The Latvian king. Dom's
or
on thin ice.
Lithuanian.
He keeps calling him an
Lithuanian.
oaf. He's not an oaf. He's the Lithuanian prince. The
Mm.
or is it Latvian prince?
No, I
Lithuanian.
think it's Lithuanian. I think it's
I think
Lithuanian.
it's
Yeah.
Lithuanian. But yeah, what we're down 2-0 in the World Baseball Classic. But yeah,
Yeah, nothing's gonna go on.
gonna go watch that. Hopefully hopefully we come back here and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We got the first four, and yeah, thank you so much, Russ. That's kind of all I got for you. Kind of a shorter podcast, but we got through. We kind of went through the whole bracket, and yeah, I really appreciate you coming to the podcast, dude.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Matthew. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, go Badgers, and this is March.
Yeah, we sleep in May. Go Badgers.
Go Badgers. All right, that's a wrap.